Hello, and welcome to another stream. Today, a little different or a little shorter than the other streams. Not that much different. And we start with a sunset. Isn't that nice? So, yeah, yesterday I tried to record something in this world and I failed terribly. But today I want to try again, so we won't stream too long. But we can do some preparations for the recording. And that's what we're doing here. We are in the test area. Oh, I should sleep before the mobs start spawning. We are in the test area where I built all the stuff up to try it out and to show it. All these small things, like what was that? That was this TNT duplication trick thing, I think. Like shooting an arrow in there, a burning one, and dropping it. That has been fixed a long time, but just keep these things around. And chunk loading stuff we got back here. And yeah, I also want to explain something with chunk loading later in the recording. So that's what these white areas here are from. But that failed when I tried it last time. So we can prepare it a bit more, make it a bit nicer, and hopefully then it will work next time I try to explain it. Yeah, it looks like chunk loading indeed. So I guess what we should do is just terraform here a bit so that we got a bigger flat area. That will help a lot already. And mark out the borders of the chunks. Like if we go here, you can see it's 0, 0 from the chunk and up to 15, 15. So the snow marks out one chunk here. And I guess we should also put some blocks in between here. Like also outline the chunks in between so that it gets a little bit more clear. I think that will help. And we need to continue at one more chunk to back there, but there is a bunch of dirt in the way, so I guess we will have to dig it away. And we can fix that. By the way, Panda, I was confused about this the other day. What are all things that make a certain chunk entity processing? You mean what kind of properties a chunk must have, or what circumstances? What needs to be done so a chunk does process entities? There is two things mainly. And this funnily has to do with what I want to explain here. So one thing is the chunk needs to be loaded, of course. That's the very first thing. That's the minimum, but it's not enough alone. The second thing is the 5x5 area around also must be loaded, like the 5x5 chunks around. Let's see, back there I got this pattern. Maybe I can just explain it there. So. If these are chunks and the gray areas are not loaded chunks, none of these, none of these processing entities. Because what needs to be for entity processing, don't I have these? Yeah, I have some. So we got 1, 2, 1, 2, so we would have this chunk to be loaded, this chunk. Yeah, this, I will just place one in the center so it don't take so long. So if this whole area was loaded, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there would be exactly one chunk which processes entities, and that would be the one in the center here. And all the other chunks would be loaded, but entities won't get processed. And then there is a second thing which can prevent entity processing, and that is if no player is in the dimension for over 1 minute, and nothing went through a portal. That's the other thing, how you can reset the timer. So it's the 5x5 area needs to be loaded, and there must have been a player in the dimension in the last minute, or something must have gone through a portal into or out of this dimension in the last minute. That's the rules for entity processing, as far as I know. Man, stop asking these questions. That's roughly what I want to explain. Or well, let's talk about it anyway. So, what happens when you load chunks with render distance 2 in single player and stand such that you load a 4x4 grid? I think in this case it will the chunk you are in will be an entity processing chunk, and I think all 4 chunks will be entity processing chunks. I'm not completely sure because it changed in the snapshots. That's the reason why I didn't manage to do this recording, because I tried it out in the snapshots in Create and then tried to do a recording in survival here in 1.8, and it didn't work. And yeah, so they made a change about it in the snapshots. I'm not so sure if what did I want? What was I about to say? I'm not so sure how it behaves if you stand in the center of the grid. I experimented a bit with that the other day, but not with the center thing. But I think the chunks around you will be entity processing chunks. It will load enough chunks so that. Oh, you got really good results in the snapshots, I assume, because in 1.8 there's always like there isn't a render distance lower than 8 basically, or a chunk loading distance lower than 8. If you set your render distance lower, the chunks are still loaded as if it was as if you were on render distance 8. That's just by experiments. I didn't look that up or anything, so maybe it's wrong. But from experiments, it didn't make a difference when I went lower than 8 chunks. So I'm pretty sure you were in the snapshots when you had weird results with the center of a grid. If your render distance is a distance of 6, you say, is at least loaded? Interesting. Well, I definitely know that it's not like that anymore in the snapshots. They changed it there. But it was like that before. Or, not sure if it's 6 or 8. My experiment showed 8, so maybe I also just was a bit sloppy there. There's a cave close. Did I search for the seed or did I just pick a random one? I just picked a random one. I think I even have it in a video how I picked the seed. Or how I didn't pick the seed. I think I have the whole creation of the world was in the first episode. Like, and yeah, it's just a random seed. I didn't put any. Like, I didn't even intend to start a let's play on this world when I started it. I just wanted to do the dragon fight, and then that was it. So yeah, I think if I would have planned to play longer in this world, I might have put some effort into finding a seed. But there's basically, for me, when I start a world, there's 2 options how I do it. Either I just pick a random seed and see what I can do with what I get by random chance, or I put everything in and try to find the best possible seed fitting to my needs. And yeah, in this world, it just happened to be the random one. Okay, with mob spawning you experimented with chunk loading, but why wouldn't mob spawn? They should still spawn even in lazy chunks unless that was fixed. I'm actually not sure. What? We are just so few blocks in. Oh man, should have really gotten better tools for this. But well. Yeah, I think I will just leave it like this here. Ooh. Entity processing 6 chunks, loaded 8. Yes, that makes sense. That might be why you said 6 chunks and yeah, why you said 6 chunks and I said 8, because I was talking of entity processing chunks and of loaded chunks, and you're probably of entity processing ones. So yeah, in 1.8 there are, for our knowledge, always 8 chunks loaded around you, no matter how low your render distance is. In 1.9 that's not the case anymore, and I guess I can just jump into a creative world for a moment, maybe later in stream, show you something really funny. I thought I might show it in a video sometime, but it's 1.9, so not yet. Not as long as, like, it's in the snapshot, so not as long as 1.9 is not released in a video, because it might still change. Let's put that stuff in here as well. That, yeah. Before you steal a block, come on. But you don't steal block. Oh. Think I made him mad. Huh? And now he's not mad anymore. Follow me? It's interesting. I thought they oh yeah, I threw away the dirt. Am I ever going to build an advanced iron farm? I thought about it, and maybe I will do it someday, but it has no huge priority for me, because the current iron farm, or like the 3 UFOs, produce enough iron for my current needs. If I ever get some idea I want to do and I need, for whatever reason, 10 double chests of iron blocks, then I would probably build an iron farm. But at the moment there's just no need for it for me. I got more than enough iron. Like, I don't have many beacon pyramids, and for the few I have the iron as well. Yeah, I guess if I would at some point have super many beacons, then it might also make sense to get a better iron farm going. But no direct plans to build one. Can double chests with a triple seller easy? Well, if I would AFK for a long time, but just with 3 simple iron farms, it takes quite a while to get 10 double chests of iron blocks, I think. At least, I don't know, I got maybe half a chest of iron blocks at the moment. It's hard to tell, because it's also spread out over the world. Can you go to the end and the spawn of the world? Sure, but why should I? I can go to the spawn even though there's a peaceful mob trap going on, because we fixed that a few streams ago. We put how is that stuff called? Mycelium all over the spawn chunks instead of grass, so I can enter my spawn chunks now, which is a really huge improvement to the past. Well, at the time we didn't need to enter them, and that was fine. Oops. That takes a part of on top of here completely away. So we need to dig more away. So what's going on with Zipcrowd? What is JL doing? I have no idea. You might have missed it, but I'm not a member of Zipcrowd anymore for about a year now, I think. So yeah. Did you put something? Why did I not read that earlier? I just noticed that I missed a lot of chat, I think. Did you put something like I love snow as a seed? Nope, I just left it blank. Wait a second. I want to check if it's visible in the video now. Let's mute that. Ah, yeah, it's visible in the video. Wait a second. Let's see. I don't want to put my Firefox on here because then you see all the tabs I have opened. But what I can do is just, let's see, do I have another browser on here? Let's take Chrome. Oops. Oh well. Guess that will do. Okay, we won't have sound, but who cares? So yeah, skip. This is the very first episode, right? So let's just check it out. It's oh wait, maybe I should pause this so that we don't get creeped. We missed it already. There. Blah blah blah. More world options, seed, left blank. And default world and create world. Yep, just a completely random seed. And because it was also a question, Minecraft 1.3.2 is where we started the world. Skip. Oh, now there's nothingness. Okay. Now I probably missed a lot more chat while being in the internet. Change YouTube to English. It doesn't matter. Why should I? It doesn't matter. It was just to show that the seed is completely random. I guess I showed it because it was kind of as a challenge, the first episode, like kill the Ender Dragon with snowballs. But it doesn't really make sense to, because it doesn't really matter if the seed is random or not. Oh. Oops. Have you found some new funny way to kill the new Ender Dragon? I'm not sure if that's fixed yet, but you could put him in a boat, which makes the fight really, really easy. You just put a boat where the Ender Dragon respawns, and then he doesn't move, and you can just go there, and you don't even need snowballs. Like, but I'm pretty sure that will get fixed. It's just snapshots at the moment. Okay, let's put some dirt in here so that the grass can grow again. Inventory is not full, good. I get the feeling I can only sleep at night. Oh yeah, I should have skipped the ads first. That was... So we got ads in the stream now, and do I get paid for this? No. I don't think there's any problem with showing ads. Is there like that's weird? Is there like copyright on ads? If you show them, they can sue you. I guess it's intellectual property, right? But at the same time, it's what ads for to be shown, so they shouldn't complain. Well, whatever. What am I doing this for? I just want to clear out a row of chunks to explain stuff with chunk loading later in a video. So that's what I'm doing this for. What level of efficiency is the terrible shovel? Efficiency 0! It's just an unbreaking shovel, that's why it takes so long. But I currently don't have a better shovel. Oh well, I think I have one with Silk Touch, which we could potentially use. Let's sleep first. Yes, I know that I only can sleep at night. Good night already. And... ah, come on. We could have walked to the ender chest in that time. When is it? Is it when the sun is like exactly on 0 degree? 0? Yeah, I think it is. If you look exactly straight, the center of the sun is at the 0 when it gets night, I think. I'm not sure. Let's continue with this shovel. Anything new or just stuff that everyone already knows? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure not everyone already knows that stuff. It's likely that I said that stuff in videos before, but I'm always surprised when I say something again how many people don't know it. It's weird. I mean, it makes sense. Not all people watch all videos, but like you always see it from your own perspective, and for me, I said that before, so everyone must know it. It's like a subconscious thing. I know that it's not true that you can think like that, but it's even when I say something in stream or so, it is for me something I said technically, so probably everyone knows it. And when someone doesn't know it, I am then sometimes a bit surprised. So yeah, it's not nothing new, groundbreaking for ground, but probably new for some people. Is that fine? I think that's fine. So we got a snow chunk there. Let's count chunks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we need 6, so we need this chunk here as well. Then 1. Let's do this real quick. Oh no, here I also cut it. Well, I can just leave the blocks there and build around it. I should have searched for a better place first. This is really not the best place for this. Oh well. Our mob switch is broken. not in general. Like, the mobs which I originally showed to turn off mob spawning doesn't, oops, one block too far, doesn't work anymore, but you can use the border of the spawn chunks to make them still work. Like, have a lot of mobs stuck in the border of the spawn chunks. So here, okay. I think my inventory is full. Ah, we can free some inventory space like that. Phew. Nah. Okay. Let's collect all these blocks here. Okay, and here we go. No. This was the right border. Here's correct. One moment, I will recheck again in a moment, but let's first place some blocks so I get some inventory space. I almost did it again. That was a close call. Also, I should have fixed it here already, because otherwise I will do the same mistake over and over again. Here we go. So, chunk outlining. Okay, it looks super weird, but I guess it works. Okay, we don't have enough inventory space. The flower can stay here. Actually, why did I undo this? That wasn't even Enderman. I dug away this block and the block below was already gone. Enderman. Rrr, I hate it. So, let's see, chat. It works if you just load a line with hoppers from a skelly spawner, from the spawn to a skelly spawner, and then AFK and leave to the nether. Yes, that would work as well. Well, that doesn't completely work. There's a problem with that. Nah. One moment. Let me just craft some blocks. So the problem with that is the hoppers have a delay. So when the chunks unload every 45 seconds, they don't reload the chunks immediately. But there is a little gap for a few ticks, depending on how long the line is, till the chunk with the skeleton gets loaded again. So there might be mobs spawning for a few ticks in between. Which would defeat the purpose of a mob switch if there's still mobs spawning. So, yep, here we go. Also looks weird. Next chunk. Yes, I also speak German, but in videos I speak English so people can understand me. Okay. What am I doing? I'm marking out some chunks for later explanations. Oh, hey, we got another flower. Let's put it down. I already see it coming. The blocks will not be enough. We put a weight dirt already. Okay. And here we should put it in the floor again. Happy little flower. Exactly. Will you upload this on YouTube? Yes. Yes, I will. Oops. Oh no, we're getting close to the end of these blocks. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and chunk number 8. So we need to mark out one more. And it's getting night again. Let's see. That still takes a moment till we can sleep. That's such a useful way of telling. That's interesting. Did I line this with a chunk on purpose? Probably not. I don't think this thing has any chunk alignment. Now I think we can sleep. Hey! I am an Enderman that takes a dirt block and puts it a few blocks away. No, I'm not. I hate that. I hate it when that happens. This Enderman thing. Putting blocks away. We have to relocate this flower here. I think I will fill in this area in the center with dirt, so this flower can happily continue living here. I'm building straight through all the other stuff over here. That is not so good. Okay, but we had enough blocks, so... I don't remember what the story with this brown wool was. I think there was a sheep around here with brown wool, but I'm not sure. So I placed it. Let's just replace it to over here. And luckily I'm well organized and got dirt ready. I just got a lot of random chests, I guess. Any idea if the minecart's loading mobs is going to stay in the snapshots? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Okay, we got a lot of flowers to relocate. Let's Let's give this flower here some friends. Drink! Good idea, one moment. Oh, Mary, now that you say that, I don't like Enderman stealing stuff. Um, Yesterday, while recording, there was an Enderman stealing a block, and I was arguing with him for, I think, 5 to 10 minutes, and the recording was still running. So, I forgot, I thought I could upload that as a little teaser or something and show it today. But I can link it in maybe next week's stream or so if I don't forget to upload it. But it was really funny, like, he took a block at a really bad time, let's say it like that. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't pick the best spot for that. There's oops. There's too much terraininess around here. But let's just finish filling this in. Oops. Chip, 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 chip. That's so weird how every second block is a grass block. It looks like there's a pattern to it. Because it also, like, this one is missing and then it continues over here. Okay, now there's another grass block in there. Tap, 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 and done. Okay, let's see. We got one chunk, then a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then another chunk. Even though this one is not that well prepared, but I guess it's good enough. Well, Mary, are you sure that we are intruding the Enderman's world? Because Endermen live in the end, right? So, not in the overworld. So I think the Endermen that are in the overworld, the few that made it to the overworld, just got lost or something. Like, I'm not so sure if that's their home world. That wasn't not what I wanted to throw away. Oh, hey, another flower. Hup. Not necessarily. There's a reason why they're in the overworld. Maybe because... Why is there a block missing? Maybe because the end is a wasteland? Humans and Endermen are competing colonists of pigs. Territory. Indeed. That's what I'm saying. The Endermen also not come from this world. Because you killed their master or enslaved them in internal death loop in your Forsaken Ender Dragon XP farm. Well, you could also call it internal live loop because it comes back to life all the time, right? It's just a matter of perspective. um, there's a theory that the end once was a nice world like the overworld as well, and that it just something bad happened to make it the wasteland that it is how we know it. And I find that sounds pretty convincing. Why is the stream... What? The stream is lagging? I don't think it's lagging. It might be because your internet is too slow. But... Or is it lagging for anyone else as well? Stupid human perspective of wasteland. Jeez. Let's lay out redstone. I think we can make much wrong if we just put a line of redstone here. Yep, for a start. Stream is fine, nice. Yep. Oh. Oh well. And I think we should be fine if we put a repeater on each border here, right? Because it's 16, so it's always 15 blocks in between. Almost missed one. What's this all for? This is for experiments and explaining, but not in stream, in a video later. Oh no, I'm almost out of steak. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 maybe? And let's go... We need to sleep again. Let's try to confirm the sun theory. Oh well, it probably is right. Oh, maybe not. Where's the sun? It's too high. Huh, interesting. So, but roughly it's when the sun hits the zero line. What I'm trying to do, or well, what do I want to use it for explaining? Just normal chunk loading, pretty much. It's not really anything new. Just fair warning, nothing new here. Move along, nothing to see here. So let's just do this again. Oh no, we will have to relocate the flower again. Oh, and get some more redstone. Whew.